Hello again, everybody. This is MrNoobTubeGamer, and I am back with yet another review. Now, I remember back in the good old days, I made reviews of a whole bunch of Nintendo games that everybody loved, even though they're recycled garbage, like Super Mario, Mario Kart 8, whatever the fuck it was called. There was countless Mario games that have been repetitive. There was also Zelda games which were repetitive as well, and really nothing special. Really didn't innovate much in terms of the gaming industry. Just realistic. And now we have a game that is different, but is still utter trash. Now, another game that was different but was still utter trash was Tomodachi Life. Actually, it wasn't even that different. It was basically like a watered-down version of SimCity. But still, I digress. This game is different, I will admit. It is different than any other game that you really have seen on the Wii U. Even though that doesn't really say much, considering that the Wii U has no games. I think Wii U had 2 games that have been released in 2015 so far. Mario Party, and I forget what other game. Nothing really important. 2015 has been a very, very weak year for the Wii U. Honestly, every year has been a weak year for the Wii U so far. And I just don't understand why Nintendo is so blind. And why stupid fans are still eating it all up. Like, oh my god, I can't even. My head hurts thinking about it, but let's move on to the review for Splatoon. Splatoon is basically a paintball third-person shooting game where it has online multiplayer and everything. Honestly, to be honest, the game would be good if it... First of all, the gameplay is broken. The gameplay isn't really that good. There is a game that I will show game footage of right now. Here is a game that was released on the Xbox Live Indie Store called Avatar Deathmatch. This is basically a first-person version of Splatoon. This is really what Splatoon was based off of. Forget all I said about Splatoon innovating. Not innovating really, but being different. Because this is really what Splatoon was based off of. Avatar Deathmatch on the Xbox 360 Indie Store. That is all really that it's based off of. It's really the same shit, except it's like third person instead of first person or whatever the fuck it is. I don't really care. It's awful. And to be honest, there's just a whole bunch of fails besides the fact that the game is bad. A whole bunch of fails. Let's start into the fact that there's no voice chat in the game, and there's no parties or anything like that. But you know what? It's not like, they had to do whatever bullshit excuse. This is worse than any excuse I've ever heard. This is worse than the excuse that EA has for no space battles in Battlefront. This is worse than the excuse I've heard for pretty much any other bullshit that's been going on in the gaming industry lately. This literally takes the fucking cake. It takes the cake. So you want to know the reason why there's no voice chat in this game? Because people are too mean online. I shit you not. That is the reason why Splatoon has no online voice chat. It's just sad. It's pathetic. It's 2015. And you have your games with no voice chat. What does that say about your product? What does that say about your console? That's a total flop. Not just your console, but in general. Like, the Wii U just pushed 9.5 million units just now. After how many years? 3 years? The Wii U's been out. They sold 9.5 million units. The PlayStation 4 sold 10 million units in not even a year. Actually, I think they sold 10 million units in months. That might be a bit of a stretch, but I know they definitely sold the PS4 like fucking hotcakes. They sold it a lot. They got to 9.5 million a lot faster than the Wii U has. PS4 hasn't even been out for 3 years, and it's already surpassed the Wii U's lifetime sales already. What does that say? But honestly, I know this is supposed to be less of a console rant, as opposed to, it's supposed to be a video against the game that I'm reviewing. But the facts are the facts. It's just the Wii U is a fail, and this is on the Wii U, and there's nothing really that makes it anything special. Really, think about it. What's one thing that's about Splatoon that sets it apart from the game I showed you, Avatar Deathmatch, or anything else for that matter? Let me tell you what the answer is. Absolutely fucking nothing. This game is nothing special. The multiplayer isn't fun, and even if, honestly, most of the fun you get from games like Call of Duty is, communicating with your friends and everything, you can't even do that. You can't even do that. I don't even think you can't even freaking connect to your freaking friends in this fucking game. Jesus. This game is terrible. So, honestly, when it comes to scores, I know I forgot to give a score for my Destiny review. For just further reference, my score for Destiny would be a D+. That game was fun, but, obviously it had all these flaws. But this is not my Destiny review. This is my Splatoon review. I give the game an F, to be honest. I give it an F. It's really bad, and it's really nothing special, and it's just a vanilla paintball shooting game that really, it's really average, to be honest. It's not even average, it's beyond average. It's pretty bad. So when it comes to the worst games on the Wii U currently, this game is just below. Actually, here are the 3 worst games. So you got the Super Smash Brothers, which is number 2, which I'll get to reviewing sooner or later. This is number 3, this game, the Splatoon, and number 1 is obviously Sonic Boom: Rise of Lyric, because that game was abysmal. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and you guys may stay tuned for my Super Smash Brothers review on the Wii U game system. Thank you.